Has that always happened and I never noticed that? I genuinely was horrified. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just felt very unsafe. Whew, okay. Not the greatest start to a new day. Alright, so, as you can see, I will hopefully have it ingrained into my brain. Hopefully have it ingrained into my brain next time to, maybe I should have a checklist, like, at the very top in big letters, make sure I press record. But it's okay. It was only like an hour and a half. Let me go over what I've done. This guy. I got a gold that was 17 weight, and I was thinking, I don't know why I was assuming he would take at least a 1.5 weight gold, because he took my gold and he looked at it and he just threw it. He just chucked it. It's very rude. And I thought, oh no, how big of a piece of gold do I need? And then it dawned on me, oh, he might just, this says 1.5. He might need 1.5. So I'm still assuming it's like a 1 to 10 ratio, like the 15 value will be exactly 1.5 weight. So that's what I'm looking for. And so far, I bought this platform. I was checking, one of the first things I did was checking to see if I could properly set stuff down outside of the dig site. And you can't really. You can kind of get on the perimeter, but you can't really go further out. Because I was thinking, if I want to kind of set stuff like a bed down, or like make a little tiny house area, I may not necessarily want to do that in my dig site. And so I was thinking maybe I could do something up here. Sort of a nice level spot, but no. Has to be in there or right on the perimeter. Anyway, got some more buckets to start organizing the different, I found another ruby. So this is probably, I don't know, 15, 20, probably closer to around 20 gold ores I've already tried to price check. None of them 15. So here's the new bucket, and I'm going to fill this up with another half dozen, and then do another price check and see if any of them are 15. And then I'll try that. I want to try and get that quest. Went ahead and set this stuff here. This seems like a good space for, I kind of just bring everything up here, and then I can just grab it here. It's all kind of in one place. I found some shards. I did a price check on one, the first one I found. At 0 value. So I'm wondering, I'm going to try and get one more shard and put 2 into a bar and see if a bar has any value. But then I was also thinking that I don't even know if I would want to sell these if I could, if they did have value, because I don't know exactly how rare they are. They don't seem terribly rare, but it might be a case that I want to get as many as I can. Now it says on here, used to power pressure tanks. I did take a look at the water up there. When I started, I was also talking about how I put the game description in my video description for the first video, and I tried not to read it. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I try and be as blind as possible. And even in a synopsis, it can kind of say things that don't necessarily spoil the game. They can just talk about the basic premise. but I still don't really want to know. I really like to discover even just the basic stuff on my own. It's just more fun for me that way. Anyway, even though I didn't read it, my brain kind of processed some of it, and it kind of emphasized that this was like, hey, this is like a water mechanics. And then it sort of dawned on me, oh yeah, this game is called Hydroneer. And there was like a water machine at the end of the tutorial. And one of the few main machines there is pipes. And all the other machines' stuff has the water icon, as if they need to be connected to the pipes. So, yeah, I was thinking I am going to get those pipes fairly soon. Probably after the anvil and hammer and grinder. And start working on that, which I would have done otherwise. Anyway, I guess, but yeah, definitely going to emphasize the water stuff in my brain for this game. What else? Went up into the courtyard area, which I forgot about. I ran in there the last time, but I kind of forgot you could go in there. And that's where the guard was, who's guarding the gate for the castle. There's a statue of, I guess, Phobrick up there. Phobrick, who fixed the minion around here.
I reckon Bridgepaw was minging before Phobrick got here.
Someone else said this. What does minion mean? I did some experiments with iron bars. That's what I've been working on. I did 1 iron for the first bar, 2 iron for the second bar, 3 iron, and I went up to 5 iron, so I had 5 bars. And I price checked them, even though this isn't like an exact science, because I don't know the weight of the ores beforehand. So I'm still not getting exactly the information that I'm wanting. But still just doing this anyway. And seeing different ranges of prices, at least. So this one is 6 iron. And I'm gonna get one more that's 7 iron. I'm gonna sell them. I already have like 100. I got like around 100 coin for those other 5 bars. I think just 1 6 iron and 7 iron will give me enough to get. I need like 191 for the hammer and the anvil. So maybe even this would be enough. Maybe not. So the 2 more iron bars. Then I'll sell, then I'll set up the iron. Let's see, what else have I been doing and talking about? I just realized I haven't got any core stone. They're like 20 gold, a ruby, I don't know, around 20 iron, give or take. Something like that, maybe 2 shards. So now I'm really wondering how rare core stone is. What else? It's been a lot of just panning and digging. I've been kind of digging a bit around the perimeter of this section. Yeah, it's been a lot of just sort of digging and panning. Which I mentioned I'm probably going to try and not talk while I do sort of super repetitive stuff like that. And also try not to talk when I'm running between areas, so that I can either speed up or cut those in the video. Even though, and I mentioned this too, I kinda sorta sometimes like Let's Play videos where you do just see all of that in real time. It sorta depends. I kind of like that, and so I don't really know the best way to edit these, if I should do that if more people would like it that way, or cut up or sped up. I'm gonna try and speed and cut up this time. And we'll just see how that editing process goes and how that video turns out. And I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so that's what's been kind of going on. And game plan. Fill this up with more gold. Do another price check. I am on the hunt for exactly 15 value. I've got like almost every other value up to 17. But not a 15 yet. Then can get first quest, guild tokens. Excited about that. Don't know what the guild tokens are for, what they do, but I want them. I just want to have them. You know, at worst, they can just be decoration. Could have guild coin decoration. And at best, I will be able to use them for something unknown as of now. So, it'll be a nice little surprise whenever I find out. Oh, when I was editing the first video, there are... Oh, I can walk through here. I found out. Because it's shallow, I guess. I don't know if there are deeper areas where maybe I can't go in or I start swimming. Not sure. Anyway. So look at this. Prospect guild tokens. Farm guild tokens. So not only are there guild tokens, there are different types, and I think they're differentiated by, seems like, because this is also farm, it's also prospect, and then this, the royal blue, I guess, from the guard who wants something really good. Oh wait, it's prospect. This is prospect. Okay, well, maybe I don't exactly know what the color of the ribbon, tie, strand, tendril, whatever, fiber, string, the cloth. What do you call this? Why can't I think? Okay, so that was the thing. Gold on the hunt. I'm gonna fill this bucket up, do another price check. 7 iron. And try a 7 iron bar. And even after I sell these, actually I wanna keep going. I don't know how many I can put. I don't know, that might be a really long experiment. Like, what if it's 30 plus iron ores you can make into a bar? I don't know if I want to necessarily keep doing one size bigger at a time. Okay, anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm going to just keep panning and digging until I have enough for something, and then yeah, then we'll see, check in. You know what? It's night. I'm gonna use my new bed, which I have been using for the past few nights now. A new day. Light. There's light. I can see better. Easier on the eyes. Oh no, I've done it. Yeah, this happened in the tutorial, and... Oh no. It was... Wait a second, what am I doing? I can just do this, can I? Huh. I don't know why. Sometimes my brain takes a while. Hey, there's a core stone. So I originally had 4 buckets for the iron, gold, ruby, and core stone, but then I realized this was gonna have to be a thing, so I don't have a 5th bucket yet. If I get another core stone, maybe I'll go and get that. But until then, it's fine.
Huh?
Ooh, is that sapphire? It is indeed. Well, I'll put those together at first. If I start getting way more, I might buy some more buckets. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this since I started actually recording. I found out I can tip the buckets. I think that might have been a key decision in following through with this idea. The fact that I can tip the buckets. Alright, I haven't been keeping count of my iron. Let's see where we're at. This might make more sense. What was that? Is that 2 or 3? Oh my goodness. That was 3. Oh no. 4, 5. Oh, it's perfect. Just going for 7. This was 6. Also did some experiments. This doesn't, the liquid, when it turns into molten liquid, doesn't appear to evaporate. I left it for like half a day or so, and it was still in here and still burning and nothing exploded. So that's good. If I ever need to, I can kind of just leave this and let it do its thing while I do other stuff, and I can just come back to it whenever I want, apparently. This is also nice. I don't need to worry about like aiming or anything. I can just click it like the brush in the pan. So that's really nice too. So now, wait, so I have like 140. I need 191 for the hammer and anvil. The highest priced bars before were like 36 or 40. So both of these should be, maybe, depending on the weights, at least around that, so should be.
Shiny, but you need a keen eye to value it rightly.
That will be enough. You know, 87 is 1 coin, and then like 105 was like 5 coins. I wonder how that's determined. Coin size per value. I'm almost wondering if it's worth it to just run back and forth or bother with the wooden cart here. Just gonna do the wooden cart. And I forgot to bring my coins, didn't I? Gonna need these. Creates weapons and jewelry. Assume I just sell everything. I don't actually use weapons. There's no combat or anything in this game, is there? Select a chalk outline, place materials on the face. Bars must be hot. Oh yeah, that was the thing. Gotta heat up the bars. I mean, makes sense.
Thanks for your business.
That is kind of how this works. Used with an anvil to create the weapons and jewelry. The anvil with the acquired resource. This on top. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna see what I can get with just iron and gold. I don't remember what all was on here. I remember making the ring, the tutorial, but I don't remember. I didn't really look and see what else. So this will be a good time to check and see. Alright, so at the initial perimeter, this doesn't seem to, the way the digging is, it doesn't seem to go straight down. The perimeter slopes in, and the dirt dries up, essentially, from the side. So, if there were a way for any part of this to be too steep, it would be by me just digging, like, straight down in the middle. And even then, I don't know how deep this is gonna go. But yeah, so my point, I don't think I need to worry about anything being too steep or whatever. Making anything too steep if I'm just digging around the perimeter and just slowly bringing it in. Okay, now I'm thinking though, I don't know about switching over here now, but maybe I should have just started up here at first. So I'm thinking, see, I was worried about like building something decorative or just not very useful, like a little house or something with the bed. I was worried about that before because of taking up space in the dig site, but let's say I dig out all this dirt, then I have a place where I can still set stuff, right? And then I don't need to worry about it taking up dirt. And I just kind of wanted my house to be up in front, so I wouldn't have to like run across this bridge. Then again, that might be kind of nice. I have to run a little bit further, but I have a nice little bridge that goes over a nice little creek up into a nice little tiny cozy little house that just has a bed inside. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep digging here. So, how do I want to orient this stuff? Oh, I want to try and set this. Don't know if it's a bad idea to put any of this too close to water. Can't really go any further. It has to be close-ish dig site. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... Let's put it right on the edge of the creek. There's nothing to worry about, is there? How nice would it be if I could just set this right here? Just right on the edge, so it's not over any of the... Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe on the top part? Look. That's not gonna work, and that's okay. Just have it right next to it. No big deal. Okay. It's time for bed. Who is that? Why was that me? I think that was me. Why was my head? Has that always happened and I never noticed that? I genuinely was horrified. I thought as soon as I got in there was someone looking over me. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just felt very unsafe. Whew, okay. Not the greatest start to a new day. But that's okay. Okay, I want to try and see. I think I need the hammer to see stuff.
Huh? Huh?
What do I... Oh, hey. Look at these balancing skills. I mean, that works. I don't know if I can do that reliably, but... Oh, okay. I just click on this. Okay. A bar for a dagger. So that's number 1. Oh. Okay. 1 and 2. So it says how many parts. Can use 2 different materials for an axe. 3, the handle, the I don't know the anatomy of a sword. I don't know. Hilt, handle, and blade. Because probably, I don't know. So, can use 3 different materials. And then we start getting to the jewelry, which needs the minerals, which I don't think, I'm guessing I can't use uncut, in which case I would need the grinder to cut, and then I could make this. Whoa, is this a really big ring? Oh, no, this would be like an amulet, right? Not a really huge ring for a giant, or it could be. Do giants wear amulets for rings? Okay, so there are 2 pieces of jewelry, otherwise there's this stuff, so... So I'm still curious how many bars, well, how many ore I can put in here. How much molten liquid will go into here. If a full one of these would all get concentrated into one of these, or if I had enough in here, I could have a bunch of these lined up and then it pours to its maximum fill. I don't know, but I'm just gonna start small, experimenting here. This, I guess this is the dagger. Start with something very simple, like 1 iron. A 1 iron bar. And go through methodically, systematic, probably annoyingly and uselessly systematic way of experimenting with prices, which again, and I keep saying, doesn't really matter because I don't know the weights beforehand, and so I still don't exactly know. We're just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna play that way, at least for now, and keep kinda feeling things out. Also, don't know if I said this since I've started recording, if having a tool rack would be kind of convenient to sort of set here and put the shovel on and take it off, if that would buy me like marginal efficiency, which every little bit of efficiency counts. Okay, so here we go. Right, there was that sizzle. Get it while it's hot. Wasn't hot enough. Hey, can I? Is this gonna actually be a thing? I can reliably do this? Oh wait, I don't need the crucible for this. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure that gets hot. Come back to that. Whoa, 2 sapphires. Nice. Alright, guessing this should be hot enough. It's nice that I can just pick these up with my hands. Molten. Can I do it? Can this be reliable? I think it can. I think that'll work. My idea of keeping the hammer on here without blocking these, I think, is realized. Oh, look at that iron bar, 0.3. Stock market, jeweler, or trade with a villager. Okay, we've got some stuff going on here in terms of throwing a bunch of stuff on the ground and mixing ores and putting stuff outside of buckets. I'm thinking another platform, more buckets, and maybe 2 platforms, another one over here where I can either lay these down or put them in a bucket as well. Don't know if I can put swords in a bucket, maybe a pan. But at least the daggers I could probably put into a bucket. Alright, that's a thing. I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that right now. Only have 38 coins, but stuff is cheap. What is it? Like 4 for a bucket? 5 for platforms? Ooh, can I shift while I'm doing this? Am I going any faster? No, I don't think so. Worth a shot.
You won't find bad prices.
Just imagine some guy running with a wooden cart. Even if I could do that while it's empty, it'd be kind of ridiculous if I could run and pull while it's full of heavy stuff. Alright, so we're going for 2. Couple more concrete floors for now. Oh, how many buckets? 1 for coarse stone. 1 for extra minerals. 1 for daggers, I guess.
Huh?
Didn't put my coins in.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Here we go. Let me just see how much space I have. First. Is that gonna work?
Huh?
This is kind of wonky. These things are huge. Well, and will this go through it? Since it's got kind of weird mechanics.
Thanks for your business.
Yeah, I guess I just put as many things as I want on a cart and they'll just kind of go through each other. On one hand, very convenient. On the other hand, not quite as realistic as some of the other mechanics. You know what? Even though I don't really need or use this lantern, I'm just gonna... And even though especially don't need it since I sleep at night nowadays, since I've turned into a sleeping man who sleeps at night, actually gets rest. Still gonna set the lantern there anyway. Now I wanted to put this right next to it, but seem to be having some trouble. Oh, there we go. Okay, a couple more buckets. So thinking where is the shadow? Oh, there it is. Be hard to find sometimes. I feel like I lose it. And then the designated core stone bucket by itself. The very back, because it seems to maybe be the most rare, maybe.
Huh?
How far? Can't go this far out. Oh, maybe. Would be kind of nice if I have just the very top sticking out. Oh, that would have been nice. Right there. Oh, right there.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, are these shards in the way? Because the color turned blue. Looked like I could set it down there. Oh, forgot. Should have got a fourth bucket. Put these in. It's alright. Be more shopping in the future. Here we go. That's what I wanted to do. Feels really nice to be setting these on something, not on the ground. I now want to do that for all that stuff, but I won't do that right now. I don't even know. I don't have a ton of coin left anyway right now, even though this stuff is cheap. Dagger. Just chucked that on the ground somewhere. Oh no, maybe I would need the pan for this. So, okay, well, new plan. Go. Got a glowing bucket. And then this is kind of nice. Can kind of just display these. They take a fair bit of real estate, but that works. Okay. Alright, time for bed. I'm going to look again. I don't know if that was a one-time thing or a glitch, or if that has always happened and I didn't notice. My face appeared on the right, or some person. If it was some person and not me, see, I can't even remember how I customized my face. If it was some person, that just motivates me even more to build a little house. Although there are no doors, so it would still be an open house. I would only feel marginally better. See, there's no... Oh my gosh. I don't know what this means. So was it a glitch? in which case there's nothing to worry about. It was just kind of funny, my head being on the right side, or was that somebody? I'm a little more scared now. The unknown. It's concerning because I don't know. That is really sort of... I'm only like half memeing when I say that's chilling. So, glowing bucket. That's kind of cool. What do I want to do? Need to keep looking for gold. Fill this up a little more. Do another price check. I will get that quest. I'm gonna get maybe let's do 3 or 5 daggers of various bar sizes, of incrementally increasing bar sizes of iron. And then once I have 3 or 5, I'll put them all into a pan, which I'm just gonna guess. I don't need to guess, I can just check. It's actually big enough. Yeah. And I'm guessing I would also use a pan for fish. Would you look at that? This is like the equivalent of... I don't know if there's a name for it. Where you flip the water bottle with a little bit of water in it. Try and get it upright. It's like the Hydroneer equivalent of that. There's no way for me to do a dab in this game. Let's say I am, and you just can't see it because it's first person. So, more gold and more iron. Back to it. Oh, I also said, I think when it wasn't recording, this is sort of brilliant. The way this is, the mechanics, how you fill this up and then you don't know what you're gonna get. It's sort of like loot boxy, sorta. It's always kind of exciting to see what you get. Probably more so exciting as you start digging deeper. Start unlocking more valuable resources. And also, I was thinking earlier, so you fill this up with 4 dirt clumps, and you can only get up to 4 items. So it's like each dirt clump could be an item. But there always seems to be a minimum of at least 1. Yeah, just some observations. Ooh, okay. Time for the shard bar experiment. Whoops. Yeah, gonna get at least a few more gold. Ooh, glowy, molten glowy. Can you use shard bars as an anvil resource. I wonder if these are just for... And again, so I wonder if these are just for the pressure tank, or if you can use it for this, I wonder how much more valuable it would make it. Also wonder just if you really want to stock these up for pressure tanks and savor every one you get. I'm gonna do a price check. Shards, individual shards are worthless. Why does he just have his hand out? I'm getting increasingly shook. Is he like longing, yearning? Does he want something?
Hey there.
Hello. Do you want this? Here. Look. Here you go. Fine. Try to be nice. Okay, nothing. Alright. These have no value. Aside from the potentially high value of making water systems super efficient, I guess. So let me see if this heats up. It's not getting orange. Usually gets orange right away, right? Alright, time for the 2-bar iron. You know what? Well, no, this isn't gonna work. So this only tells me the purity or weight or whatever when I'm holding the final product. I don't see any information when I just set stuff down there. I was wondering if this anvil could work as a scale. Nope. Okay. It's not finished unloading. There we go. Maybe one more. Maybe at least one more gold. Will that work? Even if it's tilted like that? Let's find out. Looks good. Alright, well, there's my one more gold. Round 3 of price checking. Well, I guess this is round 1 for while I'm screen recording. Looking for that lucky number 15. I've gotten like every other value between 5 and 17. Except for 15. But I have a decent batch in here, so plenty of chances.
Don't care where it come from. It's got
Plenty.
value, I'll take it.
Plenty of chances. Not many chances left. Ay, ay, ay.
Might be shiny, but you need a keen eye to value it.
This is going to be quite the scavenger hunt for the 15 weight gold ore. Well, this is making for a good experiment of like how many ores can I fit in a bucket? Quite a few so far. Time for bed. Hope there's no... Okay. Alright, well, you know, the fact that it doesn't happen often just means it's going to be even more scary the next time it does happen. If it happens again. I was also saying earlier, I made a little more space on my computer. Turned off some extra processes. Got rid of some bloatware that I should have done a long time ago. I think the game seems to be running a little bit better. It was got pretty bad last time. It's still a little jittery though, but I think it's been a bit better. Oh yeah, I have this. Yes, that's a thing. I don't know if I ever need to want to do that, but I can do that. Instantly cool it off. Ah yes, this was in here. This is not going to.
Huh?
Nope, okay. Alright, well, good to know that I will be exclusively using these, I guess, for just water tanks. Don't need to worry about trade-offs of selling or making things, at least for now. Maybe there will be more uses for it later. We'll see. This should be hot enough now. Has 3 in there. I didn't even see the shadow there, but I'm starting to get a feel for, even if I don't see it, where it is in space. Not like outer space, just 3-dimensional space. Okay. Let that go. Do another bucket. Oh hey, finally another course done. It's kind of nice that I can just walk right through these and I'm not like tipping them over as I walk through. Although I'm gonna be completely honest, whoops. If there was a mod that made these mechanics even more annoyingly realistic, to where you do just knock stuff over and tip things over if you intersect the hitbox, I would totally get that mod.